Directions for mathematical equations in Word. So the first thing we're going to look at is basic symbols, then we'll get into the math equations. For both symbols and equations, click the Insert tab, and over on the far right-hand side you have both equations and symbols. First, I'll look at symbols, and it shows in here the most recent symbols you used, or you can go to More Symbols. And the last one I was in was Times New Roman for my font type, and my name is spelled R-E-N, and then the second E has an accent on it, so if I click this and hit insert, I'll get the actual accent on the name. So then I'll just type the rest of it. Within here you can also, which is very popular, is what's called webdings and wingdings. So webdings are little mini pictures that you can add by just clicking insert, and they have quite a variety of pictures to add into your document, and there's a large menu of choices, so you can select anything you like. And notice once I select them and insert them, they fall under the recently used symbols. There's also what's called wingdings and a lot of different clocks they have in here. Wingdings 2 are mostly circles and plus signs, asterisks you can choose from. And then wingdings 3 are mostly arrows that you can insert. So what I'm going to go to now is called special characters. And if you wanted to add the copyright symbol, the registered symbol, trademark, and I'll put in the paragraph symbol. And those are all under symbol in the Insert tab. And if you wanted to change the color of any of these, you can go back to the Home tab and change the color of any of them, and you could also make them larger. So now I'm going into the traditional math equations, and the first one is to add fractions. So I'll hit click Insert, and then I'll choose, when I choose equation, the whole ribbon changes. And there are special math symbols here if you wanted to select any, and there's more to choose from. But I'm going to go right to fraction, and I'm going to choose the traditional stacked. This is the skewed, but I'm going to go with the traditional stacked. And I'm going to click in for the numerator and type 1, and the denominator is 2. Then I'm going to press the right arrow, and I'm going to press the space bar because it's too close. The plus sign, space bar again. Insert another stacked fraction, and this time it'll be the numerator 1 and the denominator 3. Then I'll use the right arrow, space bar equals space bar, and one more fraction for my stacked answer. The numerator is 5 and the denominator is 6, and it is pretty small, so I'm going to click the 3 dots here and then go back home and increase the size of it. All right, the next one is called a common radical. So this is definitely an advanced math equation formula, so I'm going to click Insert and again choose equation. The ribbon changes, and there's radical. And the one that I want to use is this one right here, common radical. And what I want is change the A to be 5 squared, and then I want the B to be 12 squared. So it's 5 squared plus 12 squared. The next one is area of a circle, and there is a quick one in there for us, so I'll click Insert. This time I'm going to choose the down arrow, and it gives me a drop-down menu, and this is the one I want, area of a circle. And again, I want to make it larger, so I'm going to click the 3 dots, but I'm just going to hold Control, Shift, and the greater symbol, and that makes it larger, a lot faster than having to go to the home. I'm also going to click the 3 dots to make sure it's selected and choose Copy. And then for the circumference of a circle, I'll use paste. The only thing that changes here for the formula for circumference of a circle is instead of area, it's C, and then it's pi times r squared, but it's 2 times pi times r, which is radius, and I just need to get rid of the 2. And usually when you get rid of the 2, you get rid of the r too, so I'll just type it in. So the circumference of a circle is C equals 2 pi r, 2 times pi times r, which is radius. And the last one is Albert Einstein's theory of mass energy equivalence, which is E space equals space mc2 squared. I'm going to select the 2 and use superscript. Then I'll select everything and make it larger, and also put it in the center, Control E. So that's what working with equations and formulas in Word to make them more realistic as math problems. And that's a save and submit. Thank you.